The question goes like this. Nowadays, scientists are doing so much research and investing so much of funds to settle on different planets. Yeah, Moon, Mars, etc. But we know that according to our scripture, eventually it is a waste of time. Then, as a part of spiritual movement, we can explain to them or guide them on the spiritual conclusion to stop all this. Okay. You see, we have never stopped talking about the real goal of the human form of life. The reality is, I may go and settle in Mars, I may go and settle on the Moon, I may go to Venus, I may go to the Sun, any planet I want, I can go and settle. But wherever we go, the four fundamental problems of Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi, birth, death, disease and old age will pursue us. It's not that if I go and colonize Mars and I go and settle there, no more old age. No, there also you will become old. I go to Moon and I settle there, no more death. There also you have to die. So many astronauts went to the Moon and came back. Are they still alive? Many of them have died. Neil Armstrong and so many other people, they have all died. So you go to the Moon, it's not that you will become free from death, no. You go to the Mars also, it's not that you will become free from old age and disease and death. So birth, death, disease and old age will pursue us and harass us wherever we go in this material universe. So the scriptures like the Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam are pointing out this fact. Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi, Dukkha, Doshanu, Darshanam. Real knowledge, real intelligence means to perceive that the real problems which I have to solve are the problems of birth, death, disease and old age. I can go to the Mars, I can go to the Moon, wherever I can go everywhere and solve some problem of this material world. But the fundamental problem, permanent solution, I cannot make. So therefore, the Vedic scriptures state, Tamasi ma jyotir gama. Do not remain in ignorance, come to knowledge. What is that knowledge? Not scientific knowledge. Not that we are increasing the frontiers of scientific knowledge. We are going to the other planets. We are exploring there. We are bringing back samples from there and we are studying that. Our realm of scientific knowledge is increasing. That's not knowledge. That is all called avidya or actually ignorance. So whatever modern science is also teaching is all ignorance only. Why ignorance? Because they are all propagating and solidifying the misconception that I am this body. Real knowledge, how to overcome birth, death, disease and old age once for all, altogether, that they have no idea. Of course, science is also trying how to overcome death, disease, old age and all that, but they are not researching in the right direction. They don't know how to overcome birth, death, disease and old age. They don't know that there is a process, a foolproof process. If you follow that, you can overcome birth, death, disease and old age. And many people have done that also. They have all overcome birth, death, disease and old age by following this process. It is not something new. That they are unaware. And so they are searching in the wrong direction, which they will never be able to overcome birth, death, disease and old age. So therefore, our duty is to spread the message of the Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. We distribute Prabhupada's books. Anybody who reads these books, if he is logical, if he is rational, he will be able to make out the futility of all the branches of knowledge within the material world. The branches of the knowledge in the material world, so-called technical knowledge, scientific knowledge, etc. It's not that they are totally useless. They have some utility. Of course, today I am speaking to you and I am using a mic, amplifier, I am using a speaker, we are using camera, we are telecasting it live, we are using technology only, no. All science only has given us. So it has got a utility. It's not that it is completely useless. But to think that this is the ultimate and this is the goal of the human form of life is wrong. Goal of human form of life is to cross over birth, death, disease and old age, for which you have to come to spiritual knowledge, you have to come to rendering devotion service to Krishna, beginning with chanting Hare Krishna. Otherwise, it is not possible. So therefore, we have to understand everything has a due respect and due place. Even scientific knowledge has its due respect and due place. But to think that that is the topmost, and to think that in future we will conquer birth, death, disease and old age through the scientific knowledge, that is foolishness. That is what is real ignorance. Okay. So we also appreciate scientific knowledge. We also use scientific knowledge in various ways, but for spreading the understanding of the knowledge of how to cross over the ocean of birth and death. So for that, if you use scientific knowledge, it is good. No harm in that. So therefore, we simply have to spread the message of the Bhagavad Gita. If anybody reads Prabhupada's books, if the person is logical and rational, he will understand and he will follow the process. Okay. So, but then if the person is unwilling, if he doesn't want to see the light, if he doesn't want to see the rationality, you cannot help it. Prabhupada gave the example, if somebody is sleeping, you go and shake him, clap your hand and call his name, wake up, he will wake up. There is a possibility you can wake up. Even Kumbhakarna, people could wake up, correct? Even Kumbhakarna can be woken up. But suppose somebody is pretending to sleep, even if you have woken up Kumbhakarna, you cannot wake him up. Why? Because he is pretending. Similarly, somebody is ignorant. He is thinking scientific knowledge is everything. But he is a real seeker of the truth. Give him Prabhupada's books, he will understand, his eyes will open. Somebody who is irrational, illogical, he doesn't want to accept. He has already decided, I don't want to accept this. This I don't want to accept. I don't want to understand God. No matter what happens, I will not accept this. He is already biased. Such a person, no matter what you do, you will not be able to wake him up. So irrational people, illogical people, biased people, forget it. If a person is logical, rational, and he is seeker of truth, then the opportunity is always there, and there is a very good chance that the person will be able to understand, comprehend the truth, and he will accept it.